follow exactly what he told me, he did not add even anything, testify he's going to go to Jannah. You know why? If your prayer is correct, you will never lie. If you know Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, really, he won't tell you don't do this and you go and do it. Because we don't know it. When they say don't park, say no, we are freedom. New York, we are free. I can park anywhere I want. When they put the water hydrant, they say don't park. You know that, right? Look, water hydrant, even there is a sign there. No. If you are new in this city, as this happened to me one time, right? You remember? When I first came in New York, I don't know that. I don't know you don't park towards the... Oh, actually it wasn't it wasn't water hydrant. It was close to a church. Usually on the church, usually they say no parking. The way they put, I don't know, I put my car there, after Salah, when they came, my car was gone. Why? They took it. I need to go and pay the fees and come back. So if you don't want to obey the law, it's good. But what's going to happen to you? You're going to pay the price. You go the same way. If you don't follow Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you're going to pay the price too. Because Allah says, وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنِّ وَالْإِنسِ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ. What we are doing in this life is not just to come and eat, sleep, go to your market and then, no. The goal of our life is to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's why worshiping Allah is not only to come and pray and then leave, no. Islam is the whole life. قُلْ إِنَّ صَلَاتِي وَنُسْكِي وَمَحْيَايَ وَمَمَاتِي لِلَّهِ رَبِّ الْعَالَمِينَ. When you go to work, in Islam, we don't consider that just like working. No. The time you wake up in the morning, you go to work, Allah said don't steal. But He told you go to work. So the time you are going to work, the angel, they are riding you like you are worshiping Allah. Allah said don't fornicate, don't do zina. The time you are married, you work hard to get married, is what? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is giving you reward. The time you go to the grocery store, my family, they say this, they say that, you are tired. In Islam, if you know the importance, every sin, every rent you are paying, all of them are sadaqah for you on the day of judgment. Who told you to do it? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The eat you are eating, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, "Qulu washrabu." Allah says, eat. So if you eat Islamically, can you imagine you eat, Allah will give you a reward? Do you know that when you eat, Allah give you a reward? You know that, right? Allah tell you to pray, right? He give you the reward. He tell you eat. You eat too. When He tell you don't go to alcohol, you stay away, He give you a reward. So your whole life, you surrounded to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make us to surrender. The moment you surrender, you are at peace. The moment you surrender, if your life still the way you are, your life is not going the right way, you did not completely surrender. That's why Allah called ayah Suratul Baqara, the same surah, verse 207. Allah says, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu idkhulu fi silmi kafa. Oh, you surrender completely. Don't put one foot in Islam, the other foot into your tradition. The time you surrender, you say the way I want to sit, I want to ask what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told me to sit. The time I'm going to work, how? The time I'm going to sleep, how do Allah want me to do it? If your life is dictated, you let Quran dictate your way of life. You let the Sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam to dictate your whole life. You are going to have a peace that if all of the kings of this dunya, all of the presidents of this dunya, if they know how happy you are, they are going to kill you. But they don't have it. When you see people doing all of this, they want to get all of this money. Why are they doing that? They have to have a peace of mind. Okay, now I'm at peace. I have 100 billion in a bank account, right? You think it's a peace. How many of them are killing themselves? Because they don't have a peace of mind. Because Allah says, Ala bi zikrillahi tatma'inna al-qulub. Allah, listen up. Bi zikrillah, only by the remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give you peace. At the moment you feel you have that peace, your life will be different. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say at the moment you surrender, At the moment you surrender, when you are walking, you are not walking yourself. Allah says, I'm the one who are walking for you. At the time you are speaking, Allah says, you are not the one who are speaking. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is speaking for you. Why? Because you won't look at what is what? Haram. You won't take your feet to go to what is haram. You won't what? Speak what is what? Garbage. Only what you are going to be saying is what? Good thing. Because your Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam told you, Man kana yu'minu billahi wal yawmil akhir, falyakun khayran aw yathut. How many people get into trouble because they say one word? How many? Can you count them? Only one word. How many times do you see the US senators or US representatives, they have to run over the country to apologize because they say a word? Anytime you say something, it's gone. It's like a snake. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to bless us. So we talked about the believer and the disbelievers. And then after that we said, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continued telling us we need to follow the Quran and the Sunnah of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. He called the believers, he called the disbelievers, and he called the munafiqun. Tell them, all of you, you can make it tawbah to repent and come to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. After that, he gave us the example of Adam alayhi salatu wasalam, our grandfather. How we need to stay away from shaitan, the devils. Because the devil, shaitan, says he's the enemy of Adam and all of his children. So don't pick as somebody to be your enemy. You already have what? An enemy who is what? Shaitan. If you don't agree with me, or if I don't agree with you, do you have to be what? You need to be my enemy? No. You can disagree with one another, but we're still brothers. You're still sisters. Even if you don't agree with one another. Because you already have a common what? A common enemy, which is Shaitan. Who stands and say he will never allow you to go back to Jannah. And after Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talk about that, as we already mentioned, this surah, Suratul Baqara, is a Madani surah. When the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam migrated from Makkah to Medina, in Medina there is already what? Jews. The Bani Israel there in Medina. What are they looking for there? Because from their scriptures, from the Old Testament, they know that the last messenger is going to come from between these two mountains. So that's why the Jew came there. Because what is in the desert that time? They are looking to get the last prophets from themselves. And there is three major tribes from the Jew in this area: the Banu Qaynuqa, the Banu Qurayza, and Banu Nadir. These are the three major tribes. They are there before the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam came. So when he came, the Surah Al-Baqarah is telling us the beginning after Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talk about this. Now Allah is going to be talking to Jews. Oh, you the Jew. You know this messenger in your books. You know him. You should be the first one to believe on him. So that's why Surah Al-Baqarah in the beginning, Allah is talking to what? Allah is talking to the Jews. To tell them, look, in this town, in Medina, that's what the foundation of Islam is going to be. You the Jew, يَعْرِفُونَهُ كَمَا يَعْرِفُونَ أَبْنَاهُ. They know him, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. They know him like they know their own children. If you have a bunch of kids from the school, if they ask you, what is your child? Will you doubt? Don't you know your child? They know him, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So most of the time, they even send people to go and ask him this question. If he's a messenger, he will know it. Like they ask him, go and ask him what's the first food in Jannah. The Prophet told him. What is going to happen? They know every single thing about him. But hasad, they are jealous. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam to be an heir. They know him. So that's why from ayah 40 in Suratul Baqara to ayah 120, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talk about the children of Bani Israel, their attitude in the past and in the present and in the future. That's why they say if you don't know the history, you are condemned to repeat the history. You know that saying, right? If you don't know the history, you will be condemned to repeat what? The history. So that's why knowing the history is very important for us. When we are talking about the Bani Israel, the Jew, the word Bani Israel is from Yaqub alayhi salatu wasalam. Israel, from the Jews' word, Isra means the slave, Il means Allah. So Bani Israel, it means the slave of what? Allah. Who is who? Yaqub alayhi salatu wasalam. إلا من حرم إسرائيل على نفسه. So Israel ala nafsi. So Israel is the name of who? Yaqub. Who's Yaqub? Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam, as we all know, being the Muslim, the Jew, the Christian, all of us, we claim who? Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam. Everybody say, Ibrahim is what? Abraham is our prophet. Everybody, no one disagrees. But Allah said, ما كان إبراهيم يهوديا ولا نصرانيا ولكن حنيفا مسلما. ولكن كان حنيفا مسلما. Allah said, ما كان إبراهيم يهوديا. Abraham is not a Jew. ولا نصرانيا, he's not a Christian. However, is someone who submits himself, therefore is what? Is a Muslim. A Muslim is somebody who surrenders himself. The point is this: Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam have two sons, right? You have Ismail alayhi salatu wasalam, from whom we have what? From whose lineage we have the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam. We have Ishaq alayhi salatu wasalam, from whom we have what? The Jew. So that's why if you hear in the news, they say that the Arab and the Jew, they are what? They are brothers. It's from the home, the same what? Roots. So from the lineage of Ishaq, alayhi salatu wasalam, so Ibrahim's son is what? Ishaq. Ishaq, son is who? Yaqub. Yaqub is the one we call what? Israel. So if Ibrahim is the grandfather of Yaqub, where the source of the origin of the Jew started, how could Ibrahim be Jew when the Jew, the lineage of the Jew started with what? His grandson. How himself can be what? A Jew. Are you with me? Is that clear? We have Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam. His son is Ishaq. That time there is no Jew, right? His son have what? Another son called Yaqub. That Yaqub, he have what? 12 children, which are what? Yusuf alayhi salatu wasalam and his brother. They are 12. So these 12 tribes, right? That's where you have the Jew from these 12 families. So Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam, how could he be a Jew? And also the Christian in the Bible, when we take the first chapter in the Bible, which is what? Which is Genesis, to the last chapter of the Bible, which is what? Apocalypse, there is no way Jesus said Christian. He never used the word Christian. It was Paul. Paul named Christian. There is no such religion as Christianity in the time of Jesus. No. They are all submitted, they are all Muslim. Yaqub alayhi salatu wasalam, before he died, in Suratul Baqara, he called his children, right? He asked them, who are you going to worship? So we're going to worship Allah. And they said, don't die unless you are what? Muslim. So even Christianity, called people Christian, Paul, he's the one in the 3rd century who called Christian. He named them. There is no, in the time of Jesus, there is no such thing like Christianity. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talked about the Jew. And he's questioning them. You, oh people of the book, you have the knowledge of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Before the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam came, you are the one who are telling people in Mecca, in all of this Arabian region, telling them a messenger will come. Now when he came, because he's not among you, you are denying. That's what Allah says in the verse 44. Allah says, "Atamuruna an-nasa bil-birri wa tansawna anfusakum wa antum tatluna al-kitab afala taqilun." Is it you who are telling people that a messenger will come, and now when he came you forget afala taqilun? Allah is talking to them. Verse ayah 44. Among it is we need to understand something about the knowledge. We have three types of scholars. It's not somebody, you don't only just follow somebody. Because there are some people who are using Islam to make people to follow themselves. He won't take you to Allah. He wants you to follow him. So he takes Islam as umbrella to reach his own goal. You don't just follow somebody. If you want to reach Allah, you remember that road, the highway to Jannah? Anytime somebody is preaching, you need to bring me the ayah or the hadith of the Prophet Muhammad. That's it, simple. And if somebody is lying to you, it cannot prevent you to take, right? Somebody can lie to you, true or false. You agree with me? But can he stop you to think that is lying? You have a brain too. So there are three types of ulama. There is a ulama al-ummah, wa ulama al-dawla, wa ulama al-millah. The ulama al-ummah, and you may know them, we don't have to use any name, in everywhere, any region. The ulama al-ummah, these are the ulama of the group. Meaning, they want followers, they want people to follow them. So even if they see something in the Quran, and they see it in the hadith, if they say it, people will run away from them. So because of that, they are going to change the ayah, so people will stay with them. You get me? So they know this is haram. But you know, we need people. What are you going to do with people? The truth does not need people. People need what? The truth. So no matter how you see the truth is alone, give him time. It's going to be what? It's going to be growing up. So no matter how you see that what? You see falsehood, no matter how big it is, one day it's going to grow. It's going to disappear. Why? Because these people who surrounded themselves with some people, you know what they do? They will take you the scholar, they will take you high. Look, high. Kai, there is no one better than you. You are our sheikh. No one, there is no one. 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, when they put you there, when they are tired, you know what they are going to do? They're going to drop you. So the higher they take you, the harder your pain is going to be. The more, there is no one. When they are tired, they don't even bring you back like an elevator. They leave you, he's a liar. You know why? Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said one thing. If you follow me, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I'm going to love you. And if I love you, I will tell Jibreel alayhi salatu wasalam, oh Jibreel, I love so and so. May Allah love us, brothers. May Allah love us with our family, our children, and all so forth. If Allah love you, Allah will tell you, yeah, Jibreel, I love so, son of so and so. I love him today. Jibreel will make sujood, say, oh Allah, I love him too. Jibreel will make the call in heaven. Oh, listen up. All of the angels, you know how many angels in the heavens? La ya'lamu illa hu. And only Allah knows the number of the angels. There is no place you cannot drop anything in the heaven unless there is an angel making sujood or praising Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. There is a house in the heavens in top of Kaaba. You know the Kaaba we have? In top of it, there is another one. Kaaba in the heavens, there is angel to make a tawaf every day. More than what? 70,000 angels every day. They will never come back until the day of judgment. Yes, salam. 10 days. How many angels make a tawaf? Ya Rahman Rahim. Since Allah created the heaven and the earth, Ya salam. علم ما كان وما يكون علم ما لا يكون لو كان كيف كان يكون. That's why I say الحمد لله الذي لا يجري عليه الزمان والحمد لله الذي لا يحيي المكان كان ولا مكان له وهو على ما كان قبل خلق المكان. علم ما كان وما يكون علم ما لا يكون لو كان كيف كان يكون. الله أكبر. يا سلام. They say, Alhamdulillah, الذي لا يجري عليه. There is Allah, we don't know who Allah is. That's why we are praying. كان ولا مكان له. He was there before even he created the place. We don't know who Allah is. That's why we are praying. If Allah look at you and He doesn't like you, all of your body will be destroyed. One look. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's why the day of judgment, when He's going to be angry, even messenger, they cannot even go close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Nafsi, nafsi, nafsi. No one can go. We go to Adam, me, today I can't. Say, you are our father. You say, you didn't read the Quran. Allah said, don't go close to that tree. I went there today, I can't. Nafsi, nafsi, nafsi. So are you going to follow somebody say, give you Jannah? In Africa, we said, if somebody say, I'm going to give you a hug, look which one is wearing himself. Brothers, can you imagine, since Allah created the heaven and the earth, the angel, how many angels rode up about that? How many people are in dunya? We are 6 billion. Do you know how many fish we have in the sea? ألم تر أن الله يسجد له من في السماوات ومن في الأرض والشمس والقمر والنجوم والدواب وكثير يا الله سبحانه وتعالى. In Surah Al-Hajj, Allah said, don't you see how many people are worshiping me? What am I going to do with you worshiping me? والشمس, the sun you are seeing worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. والقمر, the moon is worshiping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. والشجر, the trees, you see all of these trees? They are worshiping Allah, but you don't hear it. Why? It's for your benefit. Why? Because if you have a tree and then before you enter your house, the tree says, Subhanallah, can you go to sleep on that day? You take a food to eat and the food says, Subhanallah, are you going to eat it? Allah makes you do not what? You do not hear them. How many trees do we have? Allah said there is not one leaf. There is no leaf which fell down from the tree. Allah said, I know about that tree, that leaf. So you think Allah does not know about you? وَلَقَدْ قَرَّمْنَا بَنِي آدَمَ. Because you ask Allah, Allah give me this, Allah did not, I won't say Allah did not give you, no. Because Allah in His hikmah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala delayed. You want this, you want to open a new store. You didn't get it. 1 month, 2 months, you give it, oh, Allah did not. Who told you that? How many times did you disobey Allah? But when you need Him, you need Him now. All of us, we need Him now because we are in New York, the train, express train. We want to have the same behavior. I need Him now. But you don't need them now, huh? Do you? You don't. So these are the ulama of Ummah. They want people around them. So even if this is haram, we know, but you know them, right? Second, there is the ulama of dawla, the ulama of the government. When the government take a decision, before the government take a decision, they don't call them. The government will take a decision, and then now the government will tell them, come and explain to people. Can you imagine? The time you are taking the decision, you do not call the ulama. When you are done, now you call them to come and explain to people, so they can. So it means, what was this ulama that? This alim, He always says something which pleases the government. And when I say government, I don't care no matter which government it is. The government of the United States, your homeland government, no matter where you are. There is ulama who always speak when it pleases the government. You know them, right? The one, even if they see hadith, even if they give the ayah, they won't explain the end of the ayah because there is somebody sitting there looking at them. That's the ulama of what? Dawla. They are linked with the government. The government called them, we want this. Okay, these are the peaceful people, you know, the moderate people and so forth. And then finally, there is the ulama of millah. The ulama of millah, they are those who tell you the truth. You like it, you don't like it, they are going to tell you what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said and what the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said. Even if you are their friend, yeah, you are their son, you are their father, you are their husband. If Allah said, they are going to say, and then after that you're going to talk. Because the time we are talking about Allah, all of the relations are at the side. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help us. And also, brothers and sisters, we have to know that the name of this surah is Suratul Baqara. It happened from the ayah 67 to 73 when about a car. What happened? Because of the time, let me speed up inshallah. One day, somebody killed someone and put the body of that person in front of somebody's apartment. So in the morning when these people, you know, the victim people, when they saw it, they start saying that so and so you kill our brother or whatever. And then there is argument. He said, no, I didn't even, we're outside yesterday and so forth. And then they say, isn't that we have a prophet, Musa, alayhi salatu wasalam, isn't that he's among us? Let us, he said he speak to Allah, right? Go tell him to go and ask Allah to tell her who killed this man. You see, that's the where the whole story started. So Musa alayhi salatu wasalam, he went to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he asked, oh Allah, we want you to show us who killed this man. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in his wisdom, in his ultimate wisdom, tell Musa alayhi salatu wasalam, tell them to go and slaughter a cow. To slaughter a cow. When I say a cow, in English, this is a nakira, right? A cow. It means no matter which cow. This is a cow, yes, no matter how, is it younger, is older, is it white, is it black? Allah says a cow. Slaughter a cow. When you slaughter, take one of the meat, one of the part of the meat, hit this dead man, he will come back to life and tell you who killed him. Allah. All of these, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala want to show them the prophecy of Musa alayhi salatu wasalam, that he's a messenger. Otherwise, Allah can tell him, he's so and so kill him, right? But Allah wants themselves to know that Musa alayhi salatu wasalam is what? Is a messenger. So, when he came, he said, yeah, are you back? SubhanAllah. You know, the Bani Israel, their heart, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, he's what? He's a stronger than what? Stone. Look what's happening in Israel right now with Palestine. How many years? Bush, 2000 till 2008. He tried to have a two-state, separate state. Was he able to do it? Look Obama. His hair become what? Gray. فَكَيْفَ تَتَّقُونَ إِن كَفَرْتُمْ يَوْمَ يَجْعَلُ الْوِلْدَانُ شِيبًا. He's trying now. His hair becoming gray. He wants to get two-state. Is he getting it? They are still building. What? They want to build stuff. The United States was helping Israel with your tax money for many what? Billions every year, $3 billion. The United States told them, look, if you really want peace, why don't you stop building these things there? What did they say? We won't stop. Are you surprised? No, we are not surprised because Allah tells us in the Quran, who are they? They will never. That's why Netanyahu, well, this is in the Quran, right? That's why Netanyahu, that's why he's supposed to come to the US, right? He canceled them because he doesn't want to deal with these questions. If you really want peace, why don't you have a two-state? Masjid al-Aqsa is there, where people, Muslims want to go and pray, but because of the fitna, you cannot go visit. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help us. So about the cow. So when Musa alayhi salatu wasalam came and said, Allah tell you to go and get a cow, do you know what they said? What are you talking about? We told you somebody is there. Ask Allah to tell us how you are talking about cow. What does cow have to do with this? So we don't know which cow. Allah told them, Musa alayhi salatu wasalam, you should go and ask Allah again, which cow? Allah told him, okay, it's this type of cow. When he came back and they said, oh, go and ask him which is a, we still don't know which cow is this. Well, there is different type of cow. There is some cow who go and work, and there is some cow who does not work. Which one? Musa went back and, oh Allah, they are asking me. They are asking you what? All of the time, Musa alayhi salatu wasalam, all al-azm min al-rusul. He go back, oh Allah, they ask about, he came back. They said, okay, we understand. Now, which color is the cow? Brothers and sisters, since you are born, have you ever seen a yellow cow?
No way.
Since you are born, have you ever seen a yellow cow? Yellow. Have you ever seen it?
I didn't see it.
Allah say, okay, yellow cow. Because they make it hard, Allah make it hard on them. They start looking. Where to find the cow? They found one cow with an orphan, because all of us like that, if you've seen yellow cow, we are going to go outside to look how beautiful is it, right? That man in Egypt is the only one who have what? This cow. Because of the beauty of this cow, yellow cow. When there is a sun rise on this yellow, how is it going to happen? Shining. So this boy, that's what he have. So he keep it. So people are coming from countries, they come and visit, they pay money. So they are looking for yellow cow. We are looking for yellow cow. We are looking for yellow cow. Finally, they find the cow. So because they were too hard, Allah make that man to be harder at them. They say, well, how much is the price? He told them, you want to buy this cow? This cow is expensive. You know how much it took you to find this cow? The price of the cow is, you have to sell after this cow